That's another thing about black holes. Like people say, oh, either they teleport you somewhere else, and there's white holes that we've never seen before. There's like a theoretical white hole
I told you that.
which spits you out somewhere in the universe,
I told you
or
this.
Yeah.
it's it stretches you out so much that it's like they call it spaghettification.
Spaghettification.
Yeah,
Where they just
and,
kill you.
and for eternity.
In fact, that's really what's at the center of most galaxies. They figured out was
Mm-hmm.
just a big black hole. It just goes to show you how big they are, or how much mass they have. I mean, they also distort time, but I don't remember how that works. But so does all gravity.
I think the heavier the gravity, the more slower time is.
It's late. It's 1 o'clock.
Yep, yep. I should have uploaded that video by now, but I've been playing Elden Ring.
Time slows down near a black hole due to the extremely strong gravitational field of the black hole. It's possible for a non-rotating black hole to be a thing, but I guess they haven't found one.
Everything's theoretical. So far, today's been the day of theoreticals and hypotheticals.
And those are important. And
I
not
got
everything we discussed
Prelate's Inferno Crozier.
was that big hammer.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can take the sun and rotate it in the opposite direction that it's rotating now, would that change everything?
Well, I think at first Earth would stop spinning and then a whole bunch of destructive shit would happen. But then,
I mean, are you sure that it's causing us to rotate?
well,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually I never considered that. Is this?
we
I guess
rotate
this,
around it because of its gravity, but it doesn't cause us
No,
to
we rotate around
spin.
because it's mass. It's nothing with its rotational. So I'm wondering if we changed its rotation, I mean, crazy shit. It starts going, keeps going from right, goes straight up to spinning to left instantly.
I would have.
Spinning left.
First, you have to know if the sun's spin affects us at all.
I mean,
And if
I'd imagine something that much mass would have some type of pull
We
or
Yeah, we
something.
orbit it the way it spins.
We orbit it the way it spins.
Yeah, the sun spins right, we orbit it right.
Yeah.
So I imagine if it just instantly went left, it would actually take a couple of I wouldn't
It'd take
say
a while for us to be able to catch up.
I wouldn't say years. I'd say maybe like a couple months for us to stop spinning right, and then we'd start spinning left. That would turn
Like
Japan.
heading left or turning in a different direction?
That's
I don't
also a
know.
good. That's also a good question because I mean the moon also affects our rotation.
It took them 9 hours to get to the moon.
9 hours?
I thought it was 3 days.
So-
Well, they had Nixon had a backup speech in case they failed. Just like
Oh, It took 4 days. What did I see? 9 hours.
I don't know, maybe that was like a new mission. But yeah, Nixon had a backup speech in case the astronauts were abandoned on the moon or the ship failed on the moon. Chase, do you know what Watergate was about? Like, I keep hearing that it was bad, but I don't know what was bad about it. What did Nixon? Was it just because
Nixon.
he had bugs in the hotel, or
He just break in. They had him. He break into the hotel where the Democrats were doing their shit, and he had him take a bunch of pictures and try and plant wiretaps. But a security guard noticed the door was tampered with, so he called the police and they got arrested. And that was Watergate.
Okay.
Okay.
Never really understood it. I thought Nixon was being recorded and he said some like confidential shit, so they had to just take him out of office.
That's the long story short. I'm sure there's far more details, but
Also, wasn't he impeached but resigned, so it doesn't really matter?
He resigned so it doesn't affect his
Yeah.
office because he was going to be impeached no matter what. Because they can always go through and fight it because you're innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he, instead of going through and getting getting forcibly
Ejected.
which would take away his
Benefits.
pay, would take away all of his benefits, everything. It would take it all away. So
Yeah.
he just resigned. He stepped down and was like, I don't want this position no more. So he could keep all that, which I guess if you're going to do it that way, might as well do it that way.
isn't that cool? You can just break the law and then be like, I quit my job. It's okay now.
I don't want to do this no more. Y'all got this.
Oh, that dude spawned back. I didn't think he would. Remember when they tried to impeach Trump, but then they had no evidence?
They tried 3 times, but
They did impeach him.
no,
No,
they
they
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, he never once got impeached.
I thought they did.
Nah, they
No.
failed every time.
They said they impeached him because they took him to trial and bullshit. They're like, oh, he's impeached. He was never actually impeached. 'Cause he wouldn't have been
They just
president.
want to have a win.
I don't agree with this politics, but I also don't agree with like most Republican politics. But I'm also not.
You also don't like
Super-
Biden.
I'm not a big Democrat guy either.
You're not a big look fat fan. Look fat. Look
Quote,
fat.
though. I love
here,
the look.
here. Yeah.
The thing about Trump is that the fucking Republicans hated him. Go listen to what Lindsey Graham and them said about him getting elected before he got elected. They're like, this guy's a fucking disaster. If he gets elected, it'll be horrible. And then the moment he got elected, they're like, we love Trump. Trump's fucking cool, dude. They don't have any control over Trump.
Yeah. Fake news. And
He just
he was
spouts
right.
off shit.
There
and he
is
does
some
whatever
fake
he
news.
wants.
There is some fake news out there. Not
Well, I
some.
could've told you
There's a
that.
lot. At least he called it out.
And,
What was I gonna say? Damn, it was something related to that. But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure either Trump will win next election or no. There's no way
I
Biden
don't know
will
if
win
they'll even
again.
run.
He-
No,
he
no.
might.
No, I don't think that Biden will get. I don't
No,
believe he'll
there's
get
no
it again.
fucking
Because
way.
these gas prices
Did you
itself is a
see?
direct- you know
Do you
what I
see
mean?
the
It's
pictures
crazy.
of like the U.S. like army, and he's like sitting next to them, and everyone is just mean mugging him. They're all looking at him in pure, just it's like if we were at school and some random ass nigga sat at our table and we all looked at him, and he's eating the pizza and he looks like a senile old man.
I don't see how or why we couldn't get like our average things that you need to survive, like your electricity and your water. Like, why is that something that the average person has to pay for? You know what I mean?
'Cause
Like,
that
that's
costs-
what I don't understand.
That would cost companies money, and companies pay politicians on both sides.
To vote with them, yeah, I understand that.
We
but
have
that's, like, the point of it
which
is
is
though,
legal.
that
It's
why
it is
I mean,
it is
yeah, it's completely
legal.
'cause
It's legal.
donations.
It's legal corruption. That's why we have politicians getting paid by oil companies and they go around preaching that climate change is a myth, and that you got Trump saying that windmills are communism, and Ben Shapiro saying that windmills don't work because of the laws of physics. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you retard?
The main problem is that no
I
one
feel like
wants
solar
to no
panels
no
would be
one
more efficient.
no one wants to go nuclear, and they're all
Need to go nuclear.
like nuclear is the option of the future. That's like the only way to really curb.
If we're not gonna go
This
solar
stuff.
and wind, we're gonna need to go nuclear.
But then you bring it up, they're like Chernobyl. Well, that
And
was
then oil companies would make less money, so
yeah.
That'll
They're
never
like
happen.
they're like
I know for a while they were making, like,
Chernobyl,
nothing.
Long Mile Island, the atomic bomb. It's like, dude. Okay, first of all, Chernobyl was
How many
built by-
fucking oil spills have happened? How about that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Chernobyl
no, I
was like
really-
one retard who like didn't pour enough water onto the reactor and caused the meltdown.
The two-party system doesn't work. We don't even have a left. We have a right and a. That's our two. We have far right and moderate right.
Yeah,
That's our two
George
parties.
Washington was right. He's like, don't create these fucking parties, you fucking idiots.
And if anyone tries to be actually left, they'll instantly be labeled communist by the right and probably Democrats too, and then they'll never get elected because communism bad.
I mean, it
Communism
is
and
bad.
socialism are like-
Socialism is different.
It's different, but it's the same thing.
It's like diet communism. I've heard the arguments for socialism, and they're pretty compelling.
To be honest, I don't believe in this distribution of wealth because it makes the dollar worth nothing. It drives no incentive for creativity. It drives no incentive for harder work ethic. I don't feel like that right there would work because as a human, I'm not there to be there for a good citizen. I'm there for the fucking money. There's no way in the world someone can be like, come honestly and tell you, oh, I just love helping. That's a fucking
Oh yeah,
lie.
yeah.
You're here for the money.
Communism only works if humans don't have drive.
But then you're at that point, you're going into more of a we need unions.
We don't like
labor
unions.
That I personally I don't see the problem in them because when I worked in California.
Oh, you absolutely should not see a problem in unions at all. but our politicians like to talk about unions are fucking communists and for lazy workers, so people repeat the same shit blindly. That's why you see people not supporting unions. You'll see actual citizens unironically talking about how unions are bad. It's like, you are stupid.
Like as I was applying for it and trying to move into a union, they were offering me like $50 to $60 an hour for that same position I was getting paid. I was like, why is there such a difference here than there was as soon as I go union? Why is there such a big pay? It's because they're fucking pocketing all that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're gonna bid you, like you as a worker, for like $120 an hour, and then pay you 20, and then they're gonna pocket that 120 or that $100 an hour. They're gonna pocket it, and then claim your wages as a loss. So that's why I believe, honestly, that unions are better. But there is drawbacks to a union. Of course, there's drawbacks to everything. But I feel like if it was ran properly, like as it should be, there should be no. And then again, that's the perfect world. The world is not perfect. Greed is everywhere. Someone can go from, so like taking someone like you, Chase, and putting them into a power of like a presidency. Over time, it is gonna change the way you are.
Yeah, that's corrupting.
Because I mean that it's gonna corrupt you.
Power corrupts, absolutely, is what they say.
Power corrupts. Yes.
That's kind of the point of
just like I think
things.
that Black Lives Matter thing that happened. The leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement thingy, they got billions of dollars, and then the leader bought like 2 or 3 mansions. Yeah.
People are like, therefore the movement is bad. It's like, that's not.
And I'm not saying the movement
you
itself
can
is
disagree.
bad. Like,
you can absolutely disagree with your movement, but that's an argument for it.
No, what I'm saying is that the movement itself is good, but the way that it was ran, like why was that money not spent towards the community up? Like why, like Chicago, it's terrible over there. You know what I mean? All them run-down houses. Why couldn't you take that billions of that millions and millions of dollars you spent there and clean up their neighborhoods? You know,
dude, it
take
sucks
down all
that
them bad houses, reinvest into that community, get them people living out of burnt down houses. There's no reason why that shouldn't be a thing.
I don't know which city it was. I think it was Chicago.
The answer is always because
Chicago used to be like, I think it was Chicago or Seattle used to be considered like the Paris of America, and now it's just like, nah.
The slums.
People just don't care about other people. They say they will, but they don't.
Shit like Israel and Palestine, where fucking see just children dying over some stupid fucking conflict that we're
still sending money to Haiti for the natural disaster that happened there back in like with Michael Jackson singing the song. I think we're still sending money to them.
And well,
it's because whoever gets the money pockets it.
The child rate from Haiti didn't the missing child reports didn't increase until after we started sending money to the country. After we started sending money to the country, the rates of child kidnappings and missings skyrocketed. You know what I mean? Because there's no way there's not a relevancy between that.
And Haiti is still fucked up, so clearly the money's not being used.
Yeah, and Haiti's still fucked.
I don't know anything about that.
They're just pocketing the money. That's why when Elon Musk, it's like the UN was like, "Oh, Elon Musk, why don't you donate money to help feed the hungry?" He's like, "Okay, show me all the ways you're gonna."
Show me a plan, yeah.
Yeah, show me your fucking plan, and then they shut the fuck up.
Yeah, really. He was like, "Oh, if Elon Musk did this much money, it would do." He was like, "Okay, send me the plan. I'll donate you money," and they didn't ever show a plan. And I was like, "Wow, that's fucking crazy." And then he paid, like, this year, I think he paid, like, $6-point-something billion in taxes. The most ever paid ever in history of the United States paid in taxes. And I was like, wow, I don't know how you could call this man a bad guy. I mean, what, he shoots a big-ass rocket in the air every few months?
He's literally Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, really. I don't see why people hate him so much. I mean, then again, he does do a lot of, like, bait and pull or like, pump and dump kind of situations with the stock.
And they got mad at him because, like...
Why would you get mad at him? Like, fuck.
They got mad at him because he was like, "Oh, you don't hire any ethnic people." He's like, "I hire people that are correct for the job." I'm not some
I
fucking college. I mean, him trying to implant microchips or whatever. I'm not with that. But I'm with
I mean,
the
he's
rockets.
delving into that technology. You know what I mean? There's no reason not to delve into it because you got to think, if we can get to the point where we don't have to, um, what is it called? The microchips, like computers. You know what I mean? Like built-in computers in you. You know what I mean? There's no
I
reason why we shouldn't delve into that more
I
and try to evolve more.
I can't speak for them, the people that hate them so much, but I would imagine it's probably
Envy.
that they just don't. Yeah, probably. But I would imagine the argument they would give would be they just don't think that one man should have
All
that
that
much
That
power.
much.
money, and
Then again,
therefore leverage. It's kind of like a larger lashing out about the whole lobbying thing, how you can just buy politicians. That's what I imagine they would
And
say.
and yet they all just don't even try to get to on Bill Gates because he's a whole different
Yeah.
beast. They're all way too
Well, they
pussy to go
might.
after Bill Gates.
I don't know if they're not. But I don't know these
I mean,
random Twitter
they
people
haven't
with
said
anime
much.
profile pics, and yeah, Elon's more popular now though, because he's always tweeting shit about
Yeah,
Dogecoin.
yeah, all the shit coins and all that. Yeah.
The shit coins and the fart coins.
You know, I think we should do this. It's off topic.
What's up?
Decriminalize prostitution.
Yeah, I don't see why that's a problem.
Um, it's not.
Because
Fucking
what is it doing to you? You know what I mean? Like, what is
You
that really gonna do to you?
you're
the
both consenting. You're paying for a service. It's
Mm-hmm.
it
just
is if you
just
pay someone for sex, it's a crime. If you
if you
get sex
film
for
it,
free,
it's okay.
it's legal. If you film it,
It's
um,
legal.
it's legal. If you pay to watch someone do it, it's legal. But if you pay them for it, it's illegal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Porn stars get paid to have sex, but if I pay
Yeah,
someone to have sex with me, it's a crime.
yeah, that's weird.
America has the biggest porn industry in the world. Um, here's what you do. Here's what you do. What Canada did. I believe it was Canada. Anyway, take you make it, you decriminalize it. That keeps hookers off the streets. You get them in a brothel where they get tested for STDs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the men are safer. They have security that kicks you the fuck out if you're acting up. Now the women are safer. They're not getting beat the fucking shit out of by a pimp. And you've got a new job business now. And it lowers human trafficking too because they're doing it safer.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. It's gotta be some stupid cultural thing. Even
There
though
has to be
America's
something.
culture,
Someone's making money somewhere.
like, even though America's culture is like, all
Dumb.
cultures are sexually driven. Like, especially
It
America's.
may be more of a Christian thing
Just
or
Christian, sex
religious
is
thing.
bad, sex is bad,
Is what they're saying.
sex
They're
is
like,
bad in
they're like,
general for some people.
masturbation is corrupting our youth. It's like, dude, would you rather he masturbate or just cut off like cats' heads? Because
They should,
he needs to vent somehow, dude. And like, some people, if they don't vent, they just straight up go insane.
look, they say it's a sin. There's no whacking off is not an objectively evil thing. You're not fucking going against some deity's rules. That makes no fucking sense. There's no reason to think that in the first place. And what even are sins? Like, okay, you have this sins like, stealing is a sin. What is it? Coveting is a sin. That's thinking. It's a
Thou
thought
shalt
crime. That's a thought
thou
crime.
shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal.
Why is
Thou
you can't
shalt not.
you don't control your thoughts? They don't know this because then it's fit with their religious view.
Thou shalt not engrave a graven image, which is don't draw God. But that's the whole point
Elitists
of like.
don't.
Just like it's the kind of thing like don't worship anything else besides me. You know, don't worship anything. So when you do the Pledge of Allegiance, you're worshiping the flag.
The Pledge of
You know what
Allegiance
I mean?
is so dystopian. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
no.
Wash people. It's like, bro, if you want me to pledge allegiance to the flag, give me
Say
a
about
really
150 bands, then I might be able to pledge some allegiance. You know,
good,
like
make the country fucking amazing. Like it's way better compared to other places, but it could be even better.
I
People
mean,
think like to criticize. You should be happy that we live in a country where you can criticize. You could
yep.
these fucking retards were going, fuck Joe Biden. Okay, do that in North Korea and your family disappears.
Right? Then
But
again, it's
they'll
only
fucking
happening here, I
complain when
guess.
some dork burns the American flag. It's like, okay, he can fucking burn it if he wants. It's a mass-produced flag. If he wants to burn his own shit, is it disrespectful? Sure. But
Yeah, disrespects
being
all like the fallen troops,
being
but I mean,
disrespectful is not a crime, and it should not be a crime.
he's perfectly
You don't have to
admissible to
agree
do it.
with it.
Yeah,
Almost a billion.
you can beat the shit out of him for it, but I mean,
Beat
I
the
mean,
shit out of him for it.
that would be a crime if you assaulted him for it. But you could tell him you think he's a fucking dumbass though, because that's free speech.
you could say you just say, oh yeah, he was gonna commit arson, because he started a fire. So you're in the clear.
You could make that argument, but I doubt it would hold up in court if he was just in his fucking backyard burning it in a trash can.
Well, no,
Be allowed.
they usually just, well, if they're pussies, they do it like that. But if they actually
They're
want to state
pussies.
something, that's the problem. The internet made everybody pussies. Quit being a pussy, burn it at like a baseball game or some shit. Quit being a little bitch. You want to make a statement. You're just doing it for edgy internet points.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. I gotta go to work in the afternoon.
I gotta go in the morning. But hell, I can't sleep anyway.
I'm not even tired. That's the problem.
Me neither. It was nice talking to y'all though.
For sure.
It was
We get
crazy, yeah.
some content.
I know, right? She was deep.
Several days later.
Okay, so last time while Elden Ring, I'm on Mount Gilmer,
No, Gilmore.
Mount Happy Gilmore. What part even am I at in Elden Ring? Part 12. Elden Ring 14. Okay. Well, I've edited like so much Elden Ring, and yet if you were to like supercut it, I don't think I've even like halfway there.
I need to watch those.
Only me.
Watch those now.
Most of them are kind of chill than funny, but some of the funny
Who you
ones.
been? Who you been even like? You just been playing by yourself, like commentating by yourself. I was like,
Some
I don't think
I
anybody's been online.
I gotta do that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, Lucas must be bored as hell by himself and commentating the videos. I was like, I should have been online. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
And my commentary ain't that like how you say stimulating, but it's relaxing enough. You're just like, oh hey, look at that.
Don't be like I might be on later, because oh no, you're not.
I don't know why that nigga can't just say like, oh I don't want to right now, or I'm watching anime or something, or I'm going somewhere. I'm like, nigga, this nigga's just like, nah, I'm busy. Nigga, you was lying. You're not doing anything, Chase. I'm like, nah, this nigga just be lying.
Well,
I'm like, Chase, we know you have nothing else better to do than play games
I hope that bullshit
and
doesn't
fucking sit
happen
there.
in theaters again. When I fucking went to see Spider-Man No Way Home, the fucking theater caught on fire.
You said the theater did?
Yeah, the building.
Oh shit.
So they had to evacuate the room for a while. And then when we got back, they didn't even start the movie or give us different tickets. Nah, they just fucking unpaused it. Like half the people weren't even in the theater when they did that. Yeah, my fucking mom and her snack. What she
Holy
fucking
shit.
calls them.
What is this? Champions welcome. Who's talking?
Me.
General Radahn.
Oh, that nigga.
Prepare for battle.
I got the magic kid.
I really hit that man for 9 damage.
I need this air, goddamn, it's hot. Ruby's in 5th grade now, so
Ain't she in 5th grade? Damn.
yeah, she skipped 4th grade.
How did she skip it?
She's smart as fuck.
What the fuck?
And
Smart as
she
fuck,
was,
boy.
Yeah, my fifth grade teacher said basically after she was like after when we were graduating, she was like, after this, probably gonna be repetitive. She was like, you'll you'll learn one thing one year and then freaking just refresher the next. She wasn't wrong, honestly. I mean, like you would learn something and then like you would spend like the first 2 semesters learning like
that
relearning
shit
what you
pissed
had
me
already
off.
did.
The worst one that did that was Spanish to me. When motherfuckers are in Spanish 2, not Spanish 1, Spanish 2, and don't know the fucking alphabet. And they're fucking going over,
General Radahn
message. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Y'all know this shit. You did it all the first year, learn. And I basically sat on my phone and did nothing because I already knew the shit.
Holy
And
shit.
they're like, oh, you can't be on your phone. You have to be part of the lesson.
Fuck the lesson. I already know the lesson.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm about to
fuck
teach
the
you.
lesson.
I'm about
Say
to
it
teach
then.
you a new lesson that begins with
What
my
the
fifth.
fuck?
Now he gathers the
Like, give me a
corpses of
This
proficiency
dude's eating
test.
a
If I pass
horse.
that bitch, I win.
gorging on them like a dog.
Oh, you're on that boss. Oh, hell yeah. Oh
Was
wait,
he?
you're not even at that boss. Are you just looking at a cutscene?
I'm looking at a cutscene. I don't know if he was riding the horse, but he ate the horse.
Oh yeah, he is one with the horse.
Huh.
Okay, that was that was 3 different things. Ride the horse,
He
eat
is.
the horse, be one with the horse.
He is one with the horse.
War. The Radahn Festival.
War never changes. You're gonna knock him down at the best of
Heartening
time.
cry. Alright, cool.
You think? I know.
Now what?